Power BI allows us to enter data manually. To do so, we can go to the Home tab and click on Enter Data. This will pop up a window, and in an Excel fashion way, we will be allowed to enter data manually. So we can create a table with columns, with rows, with name, everything. So we're going to call our table Sample Table, and we're going to call column 1 Date, call column 2 ID, and call column 3 Currency, and we're going to call column 4 Customer. So we can start typing in some random data. So we can start by typing in 6th of the 10th, 2019 for the data, ID 1, currency 5, customer 10. On a new row, we can type in 5th of the 10th, 2019, ID 2, currency 3, customer 12. Third row, 4th of the 10th, 2019, ID 3, currency 6, customer 16, and etc. So this is how we can manually type in data inside Power BI. Now, this is, again, we are loading it inside the model. So this could be useful if we're using a very, very small amount of data. However, this is not something that's generally recommended. It's available as an option in case there is something that's very specific to the model itself. So this is how we can create a table inside Power BI by manually typing it in. Another way we can generate an empty table is by typing in some code. Now, to do so, we're going to go to the Modeling tab and we're going to press New Table. On our new table, I am going to call this new table Measures, because I like to use a separate table for measures when creating measures. Now, measures will be created in section 4. This is to show you guys how we can create a separate table for our measures. So another interesting point here is if we start with a hashtag. So starting with a hashtag will make sure that our table stays on top of all the other tables. So we're going to say hashtag measures equals. We're going to start by calling out a function called generate series. Generate series asking for start value, end value, and incremental value. In our case, the start value will be 1. The end value will be 2, and let's make it to incremented by 1. So this will generate 2 rows with 1 and 2 inside our measures table. We're going to press enter. And let's go over to our newly created table. So if you go back to the data, we get to see the value, which is 1 and 2. So additionally, we can create more columns. We can call out columns from our sample table. It's entirely up to us. This is another approach of how we can enter data inside the actual Power BI model. So if we want to do it by using the manual way of saying enter data manually, we can enter data manually. If we want to generate it dynamically, we can do it by using the DAX function generate series. And this is how we can create additional tables inside Power BI.